I don't know, man. Y'all tell me, is it worth it? Is it worth it? Is it worth it? Prod Squad, what's good, man? It's your boy JR here, back with another video, man. And sheesh, y'all can tell from the title and the thumbnail, man, a lot of y'all been asking these one of two questions. This one of two questions: either how much horsepower did I pick up, and how much did it cost to get the work done? So I'm gonna go ahead on and answer the question of how much did the work cost that I got done. So if you tune into a couple of the videos that I posted a while back before I got this work done, when I was telling y'all what I was gonna get done, then you saw everything that I had done to it, but I did not show you how much it cost. So we're gonna go ahead on and get into that now. I'm not even gonna hold y'all too long, but I will say this before we get started, man. If this is your first time at the channel, go ahead and hit that like button, drop a comment or any questions you may have below, and I'll get to them accordingly. And don't forget to hit that subscribe button, and don't forget to not skip any of them ads, man, because we got to go ahead on and get some more in the bank so we can keep it going with this thing, man. I mean, we in here now, so we might as well just keep it, you know what I'm saying, just keep it pushing. All right, if you're interested in like the equipment that I use, the gear and stuff that I use to shoot these videos, links will be in the description below where you can go and pick those up, man. They are affiliate links, so if you happen to, you know, find it nice or nice looking and wonder what I use and everything, if you click on those links, you'll help your boy out. It's no extra charge for y'all. Just want to put that out there real quick. All right, so let's go on and get into it. For the first thing that you see on the list, there is a custom grind cam. This is a custom grind cam from Comp Cam, all right? And for the cam itself, it is $619. That's for the cam. All right. A lot of y'all asked me, you know, what the custom grind, I guess what kind of cam it is. And the only thing I can tell you is custom grind, max effort, NA max effort cam. And that's basically it. And let's move it on here to the next one. The next line item is the lifters, non-MDS lifters. So I'm really glad that they, of course, changed out the lifters and stuff, because from what I've heard is the lifters are one of the first things to go on these cars, especially because I mean, it's a nice amenity to have to break down to 4 cylinders, but I guess maybe the OEM parts themselves are not that good, or they just wear out faster than other parts. But either way, they swapped out the lifters, so they're non-DMS, so I'm running on all 8s all the time. And I'm not talking about on the track, running on 8 cylinders all the time. So it's just what it is, man. But the lifters are 4 at $135.02. All right. Now what kind of lifters? I think they are PSI. I think they said they're PSI lifters. Yeah, PSI lifters. That's what they said they are. Okay. All right. So for the next couple line items, you got cylinder head gaskets for the right and the left. Those were $74 and $73.85 a pop. I don't know why they're slightly different in price, but I mean, it is what it is. Okay. And the next line item you see, we have the 5.7 Hemi 1511 Beehive valve springs kit. All right, and that kit was one kit was $489.99. All right, and I did do some research on those kits, and from what I'm seeing, Beehives are pretty good, are a pretty good brand for the kits. All right, so the next line item, we got a Comp Cam's variable cam phase limiter, and that was $100.80. All right, and the next line item, you got exhaust manifold gaskets for the right and the left, which came to a total of $26.48 each. All right, and then we got that famous thermostat, the 180-degree thermostat. So I guess Hemis have a history of, I guess, running a little, on average, running a little hotter than normal engines. Let's say from another maker or something like that. But so with this, you know, it can run cooler, and of course with the cooler engine, you get more horsepower that way too. So that's that. That ran me, where am I at here? $35.98. Not very expensive at all. I'm very surprised at that. All right, the next thing we got here is a timing cover seal. Hemi. That was $20.30. Then we got the Mopar oil filter, which came in at $10.80. And then there was a comment below asking me what type of oil was being used when they did my oil change and everything. And it's Lucas Synthetic 5W20 high performance motor oil. 7 quarts of that. Whew, 7 quarts. Yeah, because that thing was bone dry. 7 quarts at $8.03. And next we have the Antifreeze, 10-year Antifreeze. I guess I'm not sure. Y'all can let me know what that means exactly, but I guess it's good for 10 years. 3 quarts of that, or I don't even know if that's quarts or not, but it just says 3 at 1903. All right, so that's that. And finally, the last thing, man, the one thing that made me say, you know what, if I'm gonna get these headers put in for this price, I may as well just go on all the way and just add the whole can. Try to do as much as I can, get my best bang out of my buck, which is the cam install package labor, which came in at a whopping $22.50. $22.50 for labor, man. So when they first told me, initially I called, I was like, man, look, so I ordered these Stainless Works Longtube headers. I want to see how much, you know, y'all would charge me to do an install or whatnot. And they were like, okay, well, we'll run it down for you, blah, blah, blah. It'll probably end up being around, I forgot the number that they even told me exactly. But I was like, so how much is it for labor? And then they told me it would be like $22.50. And I was like, okay, well, hold on now. I might need to, let me go on the website. So I went on the website, checked out their packages and whatnot. And I was like, dang, man, I might need to, let me see. Well, how much more would it be, you know, if I just did like if I did like one of y'all packages with the cam and everything? And then he told me, you know, what it was. And I was like, you know what? Let me go on and try to do that. So the labor is by far the most expensive, the most expensive thing on this entire list here. All right. So, but next we have the tuning. So of course we use HP tuners. So I guess with HP tuners, you have credits that you pay for. So from what this is saying, it has 6 credits at $50 a pop. So that came to a total of 300. And then the next line item that you see is a PCM Unlock service for HP tuners. Now, this is where, you know, thank God I did some prior stuff where I got the Diablo Sport tuner and the PCM swap. Since I already did the tuner and the PCM swap, I was able to I didn't have to pay for the for them to unlock the PCM because it was already unlocked. Luckily, the PCM that came from Diablo Sport was able to be, changed with HP tuners as well. So shout out to Jimmy, Carlos, and Angel over there at All Park Garage for knocking off that 300 for me. All right, and then we have, the last thing that we have is a custom tune, the custom PCM and TCM tune, which came to a total of $450. All right, so at the end of the day, when I came out, my complete total came out to $52.76 and 80 cents. $5,276.80. So the next question after we say the price and everything is it worth it? Is getting a cam and the long tube headers with the tune and everything, is it really worth it? So when you ask about the price, and then I tell you the price, and then we talk about, okay, well, the power, which I'll get to. Y'all had to tune in on the next video for me to tell you what the power gains were. You know my baseline numbers are, but I'm gonna tell you in the next video what my power gains are. So is it worth it? Now, that's a question, I'm gonna be honest, I probably will have to save for the next video, because I didn't know initially, you know, if it would be or not. I mean, all I could go was based off of what people have told me. So a couple of the guys, you know, people that I chop it up with, have told me about, you know, getting cams and long tube headers installed, aside from what I've seen on YouTube. And some people have actually said, some actual car guys have said that cams don't really add that much power, but a lot of people get them because of the sound, because of that lope sound, which sounds great. But I'm not about to pay no $5 grand just so we can sound great. I need power to go behind it. So when I talked to Jimmy and them, and I told them, you know, okay, I want to get this cam package installed, but I want to get a cam that's really going to be worth it. You know what I'm saying? I don't want a cam just, I don't want it to sound good, because from what they told me, the more lope that you have, basically the car is a little bit lazier. Like, it has less torque at takeoff and things like that. It just has more lag. And I didn't want that. I mean, I like the sound of the lope, but I said, look, man, I'm paying a lot of money for this. So I want to get give me the midpoint, the middle. Give me the cam that has a great sound, but also has the power to match. I don't want a cam just because it sounds good. I don't want to sound fast anymore. I want to actually be a little faster. You know what I'm saying? So shout out to Jimmy and him again, you know, for picking out the right cam. And I'm not exactly sure how the cam, I guess, works as far as you know, being able, I guess it's maybe in the tune or whatnot, but they did it just right so that I was able to have a nice sound and have the power to match too. So, you know, shout out to them for that, man. But is it worth it? Y'all gonna have to tune into the next video, man.